Could Judas be the embodiment of a wolf in sheep's clothing? His words and actions seem to suggest so. Judas, proclaiming himself a changed man, reacts to a subscriber's skepticism with a harsh retort. "Your mother should never have had you." Does this response reflect a transformed man? Hardly. A truly changed individual would invite dialogue, not retaliate with bitterness. Judas persists until the subscriber apologizes. But does this vindicate his actions? If you believe this, you might as well believe in fairy tales. Judas asserts his transformation, while his accomplice, a seemingly intoxicated nurse with a robust physique, nods in agreement. A peculiar pattern emerges. Every time the nurse speaks, Judas refutes or dismisses her words, often responding with, "No, I didn't," or "I only watched it for you." Is she a pawn in Judas's game of deceit? The evidence seems to point in that direction. Judas claims he barely felt the tremors of an earthquake, yet his followers, the lemmings, assert that he shook the internet. Why this discrepancy? The answer lies in Judas's ability to manipulate those around him for his own advantage. Judas fantasizes about neighbors admiring his handiwork on a grain bin. Are these encounters real, or are they figments of a desperate need for attention? All the while, the nurse continues to silently affirm Judas's claims, twirling her finger in a circle as if to suggest she has a say in her life. The question arises, will the nurse ever awaken from this delusion? Unlikely. She's been downtrodden and belittled for so long that this toxic environment has become her reality. It's a sad tale, one that evokes both sympathy and frustration. Will Judas ever embody honesty? Will his sidekick ever grow into a well-adjusted individual? The resounding answer is no. These men, crippled by insecurity, will never change. They crave control, popularity, and validation, disregarding the American values of hard work and honesty that the nation was built upon. In conclusion, Judas, despite professing a transformation, remains unchanged. His actions and words paint a picture of a manipulative individual, using those around him for personal gain. His accomplice, the nurse, appears trapped in this web of deceit, unable to break free. Judas's followers, the lemmings, seem blindly loyal, despite the glaring inconsistencies in his tales. It's a sobering reminder of the power of manipulation and the vulnerability of those caught in its snare. As the saying goes, actions speak louder than words, and in Judas's case, his actions reveal a reality far removed from his claims of change. In a deep voice, peace,